Bum, 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 bum. Hello, hello. Welcome, wherever you are around the world. It is my pleasure to join you today to give you a quick update of what's going on. And obviously, thank you all for all the wonderful work you do for us all around the world. So thank you so much for that, guys. My name is David Cutler. I am actually COO and the original founder of this crazy concept that is really taking off and starting to get pretty excited by a lot of people. So thank you for joining us. As you guys get on board, we're going to be telling you a little bit about where we're at today, what we're doing today, and where we're going on May the 20th. I want you all to take a pen out and write that down right now, because that will be Saturday, May 20th. I'm not sure if that's Memorial Weekend. You may want to check just. But on Saturday, May 20th, unless there is a major event, Memorial Day around the world or equivalent, we may change that date. But we're doing something very special. What is it, Just? Is that the correct date or the wrong date?
Yeah, Memorial Day is actually May 29th. So
perfect. Excellent. Can you check that? It's called May Day in Europe.
Sure.
Can you check? And maybe you guys listening in on our call, you will let us know if there's any particular dates on May 20, bank holidays, not Christmases, birthdays, but something that is a closure, because we have something very, very important scheduled for May 20th, which we're going to tell you about. So again, welcome wherever you are coming in from around the world. We didn't send out an email. We just felt at the time that we just wanted to give you an update of what's going on as we're moving forward. So I'm going to show you a couple of things. We're talking about email, so I'm going to switch over right now and show you that where we are. We have an email that's going out. So we're going to do this. Present screen, Windows. Okay. So as we speak, this email is starting to go out around the world very quickly. I know it's hard for you to see, but Wednesday, May 10th, which is today's date. So this is the first of many, many emails going out. We are actually hoping that this went out Monday. Again, we are completely at the, sometimes we're at somebody else's beck and call. In other words, before we can get things done. And there were some delays, and the delays definitely was not on our end. It was on ends of other people's getting approvals and getting things done. But we have started an email campaign. This will continue and continue and continue. So this will be starting to go into the round robin. Now we've got this done, we'll be starting to place the individuals in the round robin starting tomorrow morning. So tomorrow morning, you guys that have qualified for the round robin, you now will be added to the round robin. At the top of your dashboard, you will see that it says you have entered into the round robin. These emails that are going out, this is to a business one, talks about, I'm sorry to bother you, blah, 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 as you receive many emails. It goes on and talks about purchasing for, this particular emails, purchasing a ticket for their employees, which is the corporate ticket, the $2,500 ticket. Now, the reason we opted to go out with this one first is because we are looking at it that 250 people would start using the app as a max, because you have to have 25 or more in the corporate account. So selling to one single ticket is one app user that spreads one banner. So what I done was just use methodology, common sense basically, and say, okay, if we go out and start selling to the corporate world first as incentives as our first email campaign, what it does is brings on potentially 250 people or even 100 people. And then 100 people all download the app. Then 100 people work together to generate the free entries. So they'll all download the app and pass the banners up. So now we have a larger market. So it's just common sense what I've done. Some people would think I'm nuts, and other people think that I think outside the box. Second email that goes out, which will start going out tomorrow afternoon, not the morning, will be, and we don't send out emails in the morning, guys, so you're all aware of it. We've been doing this type of marketing for years and years. And we have found that over the years, everybody wants people, standard marketers, standard people that have not been involved in emails. And before I go into that, so I don't want to insult anybody's intelligence, but we as emailers, meaning people that were in the industry, and I was from 1996, we collected data that the customer couldn't see. We could find out what time they opened the emails. We could find out whether they clicked through and deleted, and so on and so on. And we find that when you receive an email, and you can sense this yourself, what you do is you open up your app, your phone, and you click on your email buddy, and you look down the headings, the titles of your emails when you first wake up in the morning. And because you've been bombarded with a bunch of emails, you tend to see, on average, this is on average, will not open each email. You'll actually just click on the box and delete and delete and delete and delete until one of the subject lines becomes your attention. So we do not email in the morning, just so you know. We stop emailing, wherever it is in the world, at between 7 and 8 p.m. Excuse me, 8 p.m. at nighttime. Now, the methodology behind this is that when you receive an email at, say, 10 in the morning, or 11 in the morning, or 3 in the afternoon, you haven't got a bunch of emails that you're looking at. You're getting that single email coming. It gives you a notification. You open it up, and you have a more probability of somebody reading the email. So the start tomorrow afternoon. We went out and purchased an expensive list of emails that are participate in climate control. They're doing things from all kinds of things with anti-fish, anti-whale killing, things of that. People that are out there in the world that are trying to make a change, trying to do so, same as what we're trying to do. So we bought an expensive list yesterday. That is being loaded onto our email program that we have now gone into contract with a company to do that. What this means is, instead of coming out from like our platform, what would have a single email IP address when it's emailed, what it means is that these individuals now will be getting them from multiple emails. So it cuts down on the spam, and it hopefully gets into the email. So we've gone in and hired this company that will be controlling that and the landing pages, which will be going out with this high profile email list. That will go out tomorrow, which is Thursday. And on Friday, we will start our general email campaign, which is to just everybody who wants to buy a ticket. So, guys, that process has started. We also today went into contract. We had meetings yesterday with a influencer company that brings along influencers all over the world. We had due diligence on them. They've done due diligence on us. Paul had met them in Germany, and we've gone into a contract with them where we are now using them to bring on board the influencers. These are a little bit different than the high-profile celebrities that you guys are used to or you've heard us talk about. These are influencers that are going to go out to 200,000 or 300,000 following, 50,000 following, 1 million following. Not one of these massive, big influencers. We're going with this company. They have them, but that's how we plan to start it off. So we get people talking about us in all different kind of cities and towns all around the world. So that campaign has gone in. That will start on Tuesday of next week. They will start influencing people there. All the influencers have to be educated and know what's going on. Now, that's Tuesday next week, the email campaigns that begin. Then on a week on Saturday, we're going to be doing this a week on Saturday. So what this is actually Justin's idea. So I'm really proud of him coming up with some different ideas because obviously I've been marketing for many years. So he's really learning a lot. So he's been doing some research on live events, and we have them all over the world, marathons and cancer marathons and things of that nature. So we're going to be a week on Saturday doing a live 24-hour marathon, where there'll be additional gifts that people can do. I think we ended up saying 10,000 entries will be the top prize from people joining into the marathon. So what this would do is anybody that's not bought a ticket will join us through the marathon. And then that marathon, they will get on board and they'll participate in the live presentation. So it'll be Justin there for his team, and they'll be taking questions on customer support. They might stop halfway through and play a game. It doesn't matter. But this whole thing for a marathon will be going on for 24 hours. We're going to invite celebrities on there. We're going to invite nonprofit organizations, and it's going to be a week on Saturday. The only reason that date will change is because of relying on people's availability to join us. But this marathon will have us all. It'll have from Deanna to Jim, but also you guys. We want you guys to get involved. So a lot of people do like live calls on Facebook, and they get one person watching, then it grows. So we're going to get on this live marathon. But what's going to be really cool is we're going to give away a bunch of free tickets. We're going to give away 10,000 free entries as first prize. We're going to have some quizzes on there. It's going to be a real fun kind of environment to join in. We don't expect any of you to be up for 24 hours, but I know if I was looking to get 10,000 entries, I most probably would be drinking a lot of coffee that day to make sure I get the opportunity. There will be 10,000 entries, 5,000 entries, things of that nature that people can win on this marathon. So it's going to be done on, we're not sure what platform right now. Just, do you want to come on and maybe, what are you thinking about platform-wise?
Yeah, so we're kind of exploring multiple options. Obviously, I think YouTube makes the most sense for us because we reach pretty much our biggest audience on YouTube. A lot of you are actually watching from YouTube right now, which is amazing.
How do we get
yeah.
them to interact with us from YouTube, though? Is there a way we can invite them onto the call? So like right now, looking at the list, we got Keith Fields here or Paul. We can click a button and add them to the call, can't we?
Yes, actually, the way we're going to broadcast it, there's going to be an invite link for guests. So we can actually send that to them and they could actually join us on the live call to maybe participate or say something or just hang out with us pretty much.
Okay, so as we see them, we will click, they'll receive an email to join us to come onto the call.
Yeah, exactly. We can do it in real time.
Do you want me to find out if we can get the team where we're going to do the town meeting hall with all the celebrities and attorneys? Do you want me to see if we can get that to see what that would, if they would want to participate in it?
Yeah, I think honestly, we should try to get as many people as possible in all different areas to join us because I think it's going to be really fun. Like you said, really engaging time for a lot of people. So,
yeah. So guys, as of right now, this is scheduled for a week on Saturday, and we'll be announcing it. We're going to send out emails just for that event. But the idea is many things. One, first, have fun, get to know what's going on. Number two, to create people credibility, they can see more. There's 50 people on a call or whatever it will be. And three, to give away some good opportunities for people that perhaps haven't purchased a ticket, but they will receive some opportunities to get in, to get a free ticket, as well as even some gifts to come to the main event. So the only thing we got to do is we got to confirm a couple of people that we want to join us on that call. And then we'll get the word out to you. If we miss the date of the 20th, then it may have to be extended because the following week after that is Memorial Day here in the US. And dates are different around the world. For example, Mother's Day for me was a month ago in England. However, Mother's Day also is on Sunday here in the US. So my mum's lucky to get 2 special days for her. So guys, you may have some events going on around the world we'll look at, but worst comes to worst, it would be to June the 3rd. But however, we are planning right now for a week this Saturday, the 20th, for this event to go down. So you guys are all aware of it. Additionally to that, guys, we obviously have got these influencers that come on next week that also can push to get people onto the event. So it's going to be pretty cool there. Now, we are in the process, guys, and I'm going to give you a little bad news we have at the moment. And it's, normally I keep the bad news for doing them first right out the gate. But we do have another hijack of our system. And our hosting company out of Germany has notified us this morning that we had another person trying to basically put in a virus into our system. So you may end up seeing our servers going down tonight at midnight or close to that time. Why we completely flush, clean out, and put the backup back up. It happened to us a couple of weeks ago. Some of you noticed the site was down for about 10 minutes. Some of you perhaps didn't notice it because you wasn't in there. When the site comes down to something like that, it does create the app not to work. It's a whole process because the app speaks to our platform, but we've got to go ahead and clean the platform up and get the malware out of our system. But another attempt on our trying to pull down the site from hackers around the world, thinking most probably that we got a checkbook inside the account and we're going to start sending out $1 billion checks. I don't know. But anyway, so guys, we're very, very fortunate. We got a good team on place right now. We got some of our team on pause this week because they just have been trained. They're an amazing group of people. Most of them have come out of the Philippines, but we have people from South Africa, some of the volunteers. We've got a lot of our team on pause at the moment because we've caught up. We've got to the stage where we need the ticket sales now to take over, to take to the next level and the next level and the next level. So we're very, very active. We've got more manpower than we need currently. However, we are expecting these email campaigns that are physically going on as we speak to start selling tickets. Again, the option was number one, go out to the corporate world to sell multiple tickets, or should I say one ticket, but multiple participants inside that ticket. So we opted with that. We've also got the other pro email going out, which is about the syndicate. Again, syndicate is 10 to 25 people rather than a single ticket. Now we got multiple people that are out there using the app. The more people use the app, the more they spread the banners, more people know about the tickets. So it's been a pretty good week so far. It's definitely been hectic. We're going to open up for some Q&A, see if any of you guys have got some questions. And if you don't, then we're going to have an early day and we're going to get back to working. We have been very hectic. It's some very long days, putting everything together and getting things operational. But everything is up and going, which is really, really good. So, Justin, do we have any questions?
This might be the first time ever, but I have no questions.
Amen.
What do you mean? That's the most fun part of the call.
I love the questions part.
We love the Q&A. Yeah.
There was a question that I addressed on Monday's company update call that come up on Saturday. Do you remember what that question was, Just?
Oh gosh,
I'm missing it. Yeah,
I'm not sure. Right now.
I just want to make sure we readdress it. I'll look at it for Saturday. Guys, if you got no questions, then we really don't have a lot more for you today. Obviously, you've seen a lot of things going on with the websites. We got timers in the websites now. When you go load timer, so when you go to the website page, it loads. We've got a lot of different shows that we're looking at, getting ready to book them shows around the world. Obviously, the CRC Center is getting more active, as in the updates, what they're doing on there. Deanna's got a pretty good team. You'll see on the social environment side, Ansel is doing some real great stuff on pushing out on there. We'll also be on Facebook, Twitter next week as well. Maybe even as early as tomorrow, you'll start seeing different ads around the world. But it's all motions go. Guys, the only thing which is really, really disappointing is the amount of people that have been left out to dry. And we're going to do a video. We were going to do it on Monday to get out to everybody, but we thought it was more priority getting the email going. We will attempt to get to the email maybe today, but definitely tomorrow so we can get it out for the weekend. There's going to be a lot of people, hundreds, naturally it goes into thousands, will be deleted out of our system because of the EU law. Some of these people have got thousands and thousands of entries, and they've got to make a $20 payment. I don't know if they understand exactly what they're missing out on opportunity-wise. That's why we're going to be doing a video and sending it out. But the best word of mouth is you guys. Reach out to people. You got some people in South Africa, Guyana, that have signed up, wanted to buy a ticket, back through the holidays. They've been collecting entries, and now they're all going to be deleted. There's two problems with that. Number one, we don't want to get them deleted. Number two, they're going to get upset. And they won't get upset with you. They're going to get upset with the company, and they're going to write some negative about the company. So it is concerning for me as COO of the company. The attorneys don't care about it. They're not worried about it, but it is concerning for me. But unfortunately, the law is the law, and we have to delete their information under the law. So guys, if anything, please reach out to those people. Go into the CRC Center. Click over to where you join friends, reach out to them and say, listen, we haven't seen you on the CRC. Do you know what's going on? If you're not sure how to do that, it's a simple process unless something's changed. And I haven't been in here for a while, so I'll try to show you. But what you can do, any of this will help our brothers and sisters, okay? It's not about the $20. It's not about the $50 or the $100. What you can do is scroll down, and when you scroll down here on the left-hand side, unless they've moved it, it says new members. If you click on more on the bottom, it tells you who's active on the site. It tells you what's happening on the site. So when you click on that, it will take you over. It's loading right now. And you can go in here, recent activity, and you can put anybody or alphabetically. It doesn't make any difference. Newest members or whatever you want to do. But what you can do, if you go under recent activity and then hit search, what it's going to show you. Now, we have over 22,000 people in Avazoo's platform. We've only got 4,549 members in the CRC. That means a quarter of people have joined the CRC. This is loading the database at this stage. If any of you want to be active, any of you volunteers or anything out there, these people need to be notified that they're going to lose out. So what you can do is come down. These are obviously 17 minutes. You can see people who's in here an hour and 26 minutes ago. But you could scroll through saying, I'm going to just click to the end one. So if I click on the end, and again, I believe that should be loaded. Not sure if it is, but we're going to see.
And we do have some questions that came in as well, too.
Good. Right. So this person hasn't been on for a year and 10 months, but their email works. Send them a message. We don't have the time to do that. This email will be coming from you guys rather than from them, the company. So they haven't blocked it. But a year and 10 months ago, there are some great people here that I recognize. Go out and reach out to them. There's even Gigi. These are all test accounts, by the way. Gigi, Jarek, I know there's Dennis. So maybe not go to the last page, but go up to a few pages before that. This will help people know, because guys, it's going to affect us, whether you like it or not. They're going to get deleted, and they're going to go and post a negative comment because they are using the app daily. And these are people that some of your names I can see right here. You have signed them up. Paul Staples, you're one of them. You got a lot of people out there that you've signed up that have not joined us for a call and are going to lose thousands of entries. And I am sure they're going to be very upset. Guys, reach out to them. Help us, help them, help the company will be really, really helpful. All right. What do we got as in questions?
Okay. The first question we have is, can companies in restricted countries go to unrestricted companies to purchase a corporate ticket?
Yeah.
Perfect.
If you're in a country that allows it, you can do anything you want. So if you're an American and you go across the border into Canada, go across the border into Mexico, you can buy a ticket, whether it's corporate, whether it's anything you want, because you're outside the territory of a restricted country. So out of all the 20, like South Africa, if you're restricted in gambling, you can buy crypto or vice versa, same as in India, vice versa. You can walk outside of the country. You can be on vacation. You can even be on an airplane flying across the world like I was. And I tested our system using the internet on the airplane, and it allowed me to purchase the ticket. And there was no jurisdiction as in US or anything else. So guys, you can do that 100%. Next question.
Okay. Will we have referral links for the influencer program?
I'm not sure what you mean by referral links for you have your own referral link right now you can use to invite a influencer. So you have that referral link. The ones that we're taking on with the company, they will have their own particular link, just like yours, that they will be telling other people to buy a ticket, and they will be receiving the benefits. Them influencers will not be going into the round robin because it's the influencer. That's how they get paid. So you are more than capable of reaching out to influencers today and saying, listen, why don't you look at this? This is a great opportunity to A, be connected to a worldwide event, and B, how you can be connected to winning $3 million or $1 million. I think it's $1 million. The influencers get $3 million for the AAP program. But yeah, it's a great opportunity for anybody out there. I think there's requirements, if I remember rightly, 25,000, something like that, they must have as an influence. And when we wrote the program, we actually wrote the program for smaller people. People who got 10 million followers, they don't need us. Okay. What we were done was when we wrote the influencers, we are a new entity trying to take off. Their influencers, they're trying to take off. So we wrote it for a smaller volume of people so they could get involved. The ones you see on your Facebook pages now, you can reach out to them, write them an email and tell them about what Avazoo is and how they can be part of the influencer program and how it can be rewarded. The brand new website will be up this week. It's actually completed right now. We're waiting for a sign off and any added text that may be needed, but they'll be able to go to that page using your link. Then when the influencer goes out and sells a ticket to somebody, they get 15 free entries or whatever the entry amount is. I don't know on the influencer, but you get 15. So we match the entries from there. So it's a win for you guys. If the influencer wins the ticket, and you don't, then you get your override. If it's one of those people out there, you get second level override. So influence is a great place to go to build out your network of free entries and database. Next question.
Okay, perfect. This is actually the last question we have. Please, what is the state of the health of Sean?
So we're keeping Sean very quiet and keeping away from him. His mom and I are in some correspondence. I don't want to bother her because she had back surgery about 4 weeks ago, and I don't want to put her out either. It's a wonderful family. Sean's been with me as my right arm, most probably now 7 years. The first stroke he actually had, it was on a live webinar call just like we had now, and we had all our tech team on. We were testing an app on App Tech Gateway where we was there, and he was literally looking at the screen, looking at us when it happened. We heard him fall down to the floor, and the app itself was designed for emergency situations and keeping calm. A couple of the tech guys were a little young, never been in a situation like that because you could just hear a lot of grunting and making noises. But keeping calm, I talked to him the best I could, said to him, if you can get any response, can you click something on the phone so we know, move your phone so we know that you're still listening to us. And he was able to do that. We activated the 911 on the phone situation, which tracked his location to within 25 feet. We contacted the establishment where they were staying down in Mexico on vacation. It also had his emergency contacts, and it contacted his mom and dad, and they were all notified. And within literally minutes, we had people in the room with him and got him off to a hospital. That was the first stroke he had. He went through a lot of research, or the hospitals and stuff like that went through, and they put it down to the amount of time he was spending on the computer, his eyes. And Sean is a non-quitter, and that's why we have to completely leave him alone. He's up working some nights with me to 11 o'clock or later. And he's up in the morning. He's not an early riser, but he's always in front of the computer screen doing stuff. And we've missed him here the last couple of weeks. But that first stroke was a tough one, and he bounced back. And I know he's going to bounce back this time. And he had lots of mini ones over the last few years where it just really just caught his attention, and he had to walk away for 2 or 3 days. We don't want him coming back until he's back 100%. So he's told to stay at home. His mum's doing the same thing. He's getting some new eyewear for his eyes for the computer. And I don't want him to come back, whether it's a day, a week, or a month. So he is improving. It's a slower improvement than what we had when he has his mild ones, but he is doing better. I got a text message from him yesterday, which he shouldn't be sending me. I should be getting it from just his mum. And I told him I don't want to hear from him. Turn your phone off and just get back to normal. And just keep praying for him, guys. He'll be there. He'll be back. Just a matter of time. But we don't want to force him. But thank you for asking whoever it was.
Yes,
he's very special to our company.
All right. We have just one more question that came in as well.
Okay.
What is the status of those that have not collected their free NFT yet?
No idea. What's the status?
I believe this is in regards to the any of the users with the $100 promotional ticket.
Okay, you've got to help me, Just, because you've got me lost a little bit.
Yeah, the question was asked by Julie. Hopefully, I'm understanding this correctly. Julie, let me know if you want to describe your question. But I think it might be in regards to the ability of seeing the NFT on the gallery or in their dashboard. So for those that got the promotional ticket and got the free NFT with
you must be talking way back of the ambassador program was switched over to the VIP program. And then in the VIP program, what we said was to say thank you, that they all have the option to receive an NFT free. And if they wanted to upgrade it, they could pay and upgrade it to personalize it. Is that what we're talking about?
That's what I'm thinking. But again, Julie might need to rewrite the question.
I'm not sure, Julie. I mean, it works. I mean, I know people are getting their NFTs because I get the invoice that I have to sign off on. If it's not in your current dashboard to go and claim it, Justin, make a note and ask your team to find out what's
actually
going on.
Now that I remember, so I think Julie maybe brought the question up last week, but what was happening was a lot of the promotional ticket holders were going into their dashboard and it had the button for them to purchase their ticket. But then when it got to the next page, it said that promotional ticket holders cannot purchase a ticket, obviously, because they're
sorry, guys. I'm not aware, but Justin is. So, Justin, will you run with that and get that answer sorted out for Saturday?
Yes, most definitely. That actually, honestly, might be the one from Monday's call. Now that I think about it.
Okay, well, let me know by Monday, and I'll cover it on Monday's update call. Sorry, guys, I don't know. I just know the program we had 18 months ago entitled you all to get a free NFT, or you could upgrade it to personalize it. And I told everybody that don't panic. There's 50 million tickets. You got plenty of time. So go ahead. But we are marketing, guys. So don't forget, when we start marketing, just one person could we reach in an email or an influence, could be a network. That network could do a story on us, and all of a sudden it's game over. That cap of 50,000 tickets per day for the 20 and the cap of 50,000 tickets for the 50 could happen instantaneously. So, guys, we are marketing now. We are fully pledged in our marketing campaign. Its official date is the 15th of May, which is next Monday, but we are marketing. This is what we're calling our countdown for the next 100 days. So don't leave it too long, because literally they can now go, think about it like this. From the last big $1 billion Powerball, from the Saturday night until the Wednesday, 4 days, they sold 1.3 billion tickets. 1.3 billion tickets. We only have 50 million. So once we get that right advertisement that a network picks up and runs on it, or something of that nature, this is going to go very quickly. It's 50 million tickets worldwide. I'm actually still nervous that our system will handle that kind of volume like anybody. You watch your kid grow and it walks good until it gets into the next game and it's got to run and it falls over. So we are definitely watching everything. We are studying everything to make sure it's all smooth transactions. We got a new payment gateway that we're in negotiations with, which is going to make things even better, because we are worried that all of a sudden we go from 100, 200, 300 to 3,000 to 30,000 to 300,000 tickets an hour in transactions. All of a sudden our merchant account looks at us and goes, holy moly, what is going on? So there's a lot of concerns sitting in my seat, my payroll grade, even though I don't get paid, but that has definitely got some sleepless nights ahead of us. So guys, thanks to all you guys. Keep up the Google reviews, keep up any way you can post against, for us. That will be really, really cool. We definitely will reach out and tell Sean that you guys have sent your prayers and love. And for anybody else who's out there sick around the world or just needs that little extra love, it's love from us to you guys. It's prayers from us to you guys. Thank you for everything. But the marathon is going to be exciting, guys. Start talking about it a week on Saturday. Some people are going to come in. And like I say, there's 10,000 entries up for grab on one prize alone. So let's get at it. Just if there's nothing else, let's wish them all the best and let's move on to the next meeting.
Yep, that's it. Thank you.
All right, guys. So listen, be blessed. Keep up the CRC. Reach out to some people. Let them know. We're going to do a particular video, Justin and I, to try to get some of the people on board. Perhaps they're just fed up to seeing me. I don't know. But we're going to try again. But they are going to have to be deleted here very, very soon. We're getting a lot of issues from our regulator and our attorneys to start getting rid of them. And it's hard cutting the umbilical cord and letting them go, because we know they do care. But guys, be blessed. Love you. And we'll see you on Saturday's call. We'll have some fun this Saturday. We'll give you more about the promotion, how it's going to work, and we can start gearing up for that. Thanks, guys. Please take care. Thanks, Just. Appreciate your help.